evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Sugar Ray Robinson's on his way to the ring. You can see it in his eyes. You just know he's got that feeling tonight. Roy Jones Jr.'s ring walk. He just exudes confidence, carrying himself like a champion.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Sugar Ray Robinson. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Roy Jones Jr.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. When we look at this matchup of Sugar Ray Robinson versus Roy Jones Jr., both obviously are well gifted.
Bright moments. Bright moments always come back vivid. The fifth grade was epic, citywide test pressure, the pre-crack era. Mr. Showman, what a prick. Attitude matches wardrobe, uglier than sin. This is Bed-Stuy 82, 9th floor, 3 tiny rooms, 1 view. Bucktown, Roosevelt House, they green grass is green, our green grass is brown. Shots rang, my phone wasn't touch tone, heavy beef in the street, E.T. had to flee. Great heavens, good grief, hungry bellies, bright gold on their teeth. The windows on the Ave look like sad eyes. The fix a sharp gaze on you when you pass by. And if you dare to stare, you can see him cry. You can watch him scowl, feel him prowl. Wild and steady sizing every inch about you. Fast math measuring what you amount to. The laughter, screams, the number roll, the song of songs, the book of dreams. Ends don't meet where the arms can't reach. Mean streets, even when it's free, it ain't cheap. Ongoing saga, terminal diagnosis. Basic survival requires super heroics. No space in the budget for a cape. It's when you gotta fly by night to save the day. Crash landings routinely happen. Some survive, others never rise from the ashes. Watching asphalt and observing the savage.
It's vastly different because Roy, for the most part, didn't have and didn't face the level of competition like the fighters that Sugar Ray Robinson has been against.
I guess what you're saying really is that Robinson is fire tested, and he's tested in a deeper place. He knows the kind of guys that he's beaten. Roy is just starting to find that out, still finding.
Holy cow! Wow, impactful short hook got to him that
Punch it out,
time.
guys.
That's not going to be easy to survive. Hey, I thought he was going to be knocked out just moments ago, but he has survived this.
Well, he has a granite chin.
Teddy, I know our fans out there love to see the fireworks, and I'm not saying you're not going to get them here, but stylistically and understanding the conditioning and the defense of these fighters, this is a fight that I think is going to end up going the distance, getting to the score.
Yeah, and their mentality too, Joe. I mean, these guys go into fights, you know, bringing their lunch. They think that they're going to be there for the long haul, and usually they are.
Teddy, if you could only pick out a few characteristics for a fighter and apply them to them, what would they be?
Well, I think first of all would be the ability to overcome and the ability to be dependable. Everyone looks at the neon things, the speed, the power, they're tangible. We feel comfortable with those things. We can grab onto those things. But what about the talent of somebody being able to make a choice, a hard choice, in a very dark place?
Oh, and there you go. Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home. So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let him fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
You need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Okay, listen. I want to see that straight.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Sugar Ray Robinson's swelling will have to be dealt with immediately. Roy Jones Jr.'s cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roy Jones Jr. You know what I find interesting, Teddy? At the end of the last century, the Associated Press named Sugar Ray Robinson the greatest fighter of the 20th century. Keep in mind, the 20th century was defined by superstar heavyweight champions. So for a welterweight and middleweight to take a title like that, that's extraordinary.
Yeah, it is extraordinary. Again, it speaks to not only the talent, but the kind of fighters he was fighting, how often he was fighting, the amount of fights he had, the way he went about it, and of course, his presence, his charisma. I mean, there was something that just shined about Sugar Ray Robinson, something that stood out about him, and of course, made him where people looked at him more than others, even when there was a lot of terrific fighters, obviously, to catch your attention.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day, where we couldn't get any winners, at least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, the athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track, or used up, of course, in the gym.
Roy Jones Jr.'s got to find a way to protect that eye. The cut has worsened, and if it gets any worse, you got to think this fight is coming to an end immediately.
Well, what's going to matter is when the doctor finally gets caught up and looks at it is, Joe, not how bad the cut looks or even how graphic it is to the fans out there, but where it's at. The doctor will look to see whether or not it's the kind of cut that if it gets worse, it could actually be physically damaging to his career.
Oh, Sugar Ray Robinson's in bad shape.
Punches here.
Wow! Sugar Ray Robinson's down. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a...
Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
You know,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He gets up up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Sugar Ray Robinson's now in a position where he may not even realize it, but the eye is getting worse. Still, he fights on.
He behaves like a fighter, and that's the greatest asset you have. It's not your jab, it's not your hook, it's not your power, it's not your footwork. It's your ability to behave like a fighter when you have to. He's doing that right now.
Oh, and there you go. Roy Jones Jr.'s legs look shaky. He was hurt.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
Sugar Ray Robinson's got a cut just under his eye, and that's actually good news for him. I know it looks ugly, but that's better than being above the eye.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. There's nothing. Small cut, nothing to worry about. Get on that.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He could get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Good job on the outside by Roy, able to score well. Sugar Ray Robinson's
Now battling two opponents. The guy standing opposite him trying to punch him, and his eyes swelling.
Yeah, he can't see what's coming at him right now.
Roy Jones Jr.'s got a cut, and it looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Oh, Sugar Ray Robinson stunned and staggered. How is he gonna survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's gonna have to find a way.
That is it. This fight is over.
Your fight is over.
Roy Jones Jr. is gonna have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached, his opponent out. He's the victor. Roy Jones Jr. is your winner by knockout.
I feel like I just read a book. You know, I know a little bit more about this guy now.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
And ain't nobody talking, cause that's the rules of the soil. We beef over rap, women beef over oil. We beef in the trap, they beef on sacred soil, ancient holy ground. Thinking that it's righteous, way out of bounds.
From New York to the Bay, yo. San Paulo to LA, yo. Nobody move until we say so. They wanna know who got that NASA. From New York to the Bay, yo. San Paulo to LA, yo. Nobody move until we say so. They wanna know who got that NASA music.
Everybody, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, light heavyweights between Jermaine Bad Intentions Taylor and Roy Jones Jr. Jermaine Taylor's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk. Jones Jr.'s ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jermaine "Intentions" Taylor. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Roy Jones Jr.
Okay, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight? Or is that your expectation?
I'd love to, because we'd be having a good time, and our fans, they're going to enjoy it.
Oh, what a great ability to recover. That's a huge uppercut from Roy Jones Jr. And a top-notch right hand by Roy Jones. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Roy Jones Jr. Nice block by Jermaine Taylor. To go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roy Jones Jr. There it is. Roy Jones Jr.'s in bad shape. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Side to side, you understand?
Keep it going.
Where's your body work? Hit the body.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Roy Jones Jr. Jermaine Taylor's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored.
What did we learn about Roy Jones as an amateur, about what he brings into the ring? I mean, the guy went 121 wins as an amateur and racked up as many medals and honors as you could.
Well, I'll tell you what we learned about Jones. Very gifted, tremendous talent, speed, and power. Great mix of the two. And he found a way to make wrong right. He breaks the rule book on technical things, on as far as the approach of how you should do boxing 101. He pulls back when you shouldn't pull back. He drops his hands when you shouldn't drop your hands. But he has the speed, the timing, the anticipation, the confidence to make it right.
There it is! Jermaine Taylor's in a bad been stunned. And he's holding.
He'll throw some punches here.
Last 10 seconds. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Oh, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy's listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
We'll take care of the slow. Just focus on the fight and we'll take care of it.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
In a bad place right now. He was tagged. Oh, and there you go. Oh, what a counter punch by Jermaine Taylor. Boy, what guts. What guts to stay in there and gather yourself again. Holy cow. Roy Jones Jr. stunned and staggered. Blocks that punch. Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you'd want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Good block there by Jermaine Taylor. Blocks the headshot. Jermaine Taylor's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on.
Don't worry about it. The swelling is not. Listen, you're not working. You're not working on anything you work on. You're not double jabbing. You gotta work this kid. You understand? You gotta work at it.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he?
Oh! Roy Jones Jr. stunned, and he is hurt. Jermaine Taylor is showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
He missed with that headshot. Roy Jones Jr.'s got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Jermaine Taylor. Jermaine Taylor with a counterpunch. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived.
Roy Jones Jr. has never been bashful about boasting of his skills and accomplishments. Do you think that
Oh, Roy Jones Jr. stunned, and he is hurt. Jermaine Taylor's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide is turned.
Good things come to those who wait, or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
You need to keep your eyes on his mistake, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes. Get the compress on, get the compress on.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Jermaine Taylor's really disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
Good job on the outside by Roy, able to score well. Oh! Jermaine Taylor stunned, and he is hurt.
Punch it out, guys.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Eddie, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
So the round comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind him that he's on common ground. He's probably going to think he's in a place where he's never been before, but I'm going to remind him, hey, remember you got hurt in the gym? And then give him something to correct the problem. You know, tell him some technical things that he needs to hear.
Slip his foot to thrust. That's right down the middle. Jab. Jab and throw. Go to the body, then to the head.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. By Jermaine Taylor. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, Can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
Nice block by Jermaine Taylor. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Good exchange, scoring well with the right hand. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing, and I think it's intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get countered with one of those lightning right hands.
And a smart counterpunch by Jermaine Taylor. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Don't walk into him when I'm throwing a punch. Let's get on that swelling. Get on the swelling.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Good job on the outside by Roy, able to score well. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
There it is! Roy Jones Jr. right to the head and right to the canvas. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
And his own story was as curious as his narrative. The tale of his life is the tale of a writer of incredible vision, an astute analyst and pundit, a lyricist compassionate in count.
Jermaine Taylor's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard. Oh! Jermaine Taylor's in bad shape.
Guys, work it out, no holding.
Big headshot puts him down. From a big shot, now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Use your feet.
There it is! Jermaine Taylor's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round. A little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? it can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Your jab was good when you use it. You don't use it enough. Damn. Just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this weather. Get on that.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
In a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Oh, good exchange there. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly.
Holy cow! Jermaine Taylor stunned and
Keep
staggered.
busy, guys. Come on now, keep busy.
And they come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside, and boy, oh boy, are they putting on a show tonight here.
Well, kind of what you expected. These styles kind of told you that this is what you were going to get.
Listen, you need to move your head more. Side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Don't look for just big punches, okay?
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but...
Oh! Jermaine Taylor's been stunned.
Punch it out. Come on, punch it out.
Clearly hurt, but holding on.
He's hugging him like he just got home for Christmas.
No holding.
He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him.
Come on, people.
Believe that he can win this fight on the scorecards. That means it's do or die at this point. You got to go for broke.
Yeah, that means that you got to come up with that Hail Mary pass. Now, when you come up with that Hail Mary pass, you don't just chuck the ball. You have to have a receiver down there. You have to make sure that he's running a certain route. Right now, he's got to look for one spot, something to land that shot.
thought it would go. He's taken some punishment. He's clearly behind on the scorecards, but you can't give up all hope. Something could turn. Wow! Jermaine Taylor stunned and staggered. Well, the end of the round is upon us. And oh boy, we need to catch our breath ourselves.
Now these guys are not shy about introducing themselves. They came right out at the beginning. They said hello with punches and bunches.
Great exchanges we've seen so far.
One more round. Okay? This is it. One more round, and that's it. Carry it away from catching. You got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch it. You're gonna catch it.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Really got a tough challenge in front of him. He got stunned earlier, and now he's got to try to bounce back when he doesn't have much energy.
Hey, what you're describing is he's got to show the makings of a champ.
Holy cow! Jermaine Taylor's been stunned. He is stunned, but somehow manages to have the wherewithal to hold on.
Work it out, no holding.
He is hurt and damaged, but he's doing a real nice job of just staying away from the danger.
And now he's got to find a little bit of a way to create offense without getting into that danger zone again.
Nothing there on the punch by Jermaine Taylor. There it is! Jermaine Taylor's, he goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. Roy Jones Jr. is going to be partying tonight. A knockout victory. Roy Jones Jr. is your winner by knockout.
Everybody but his opponent is happy now. That was an entertaining fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.
This is what you train for. This is what you train for. This is what you train for. Train for. This is what you train. for. This is what you train. This is what you train for. This is what you train. This is what you train. This is what you train for. This is what you train for.
This is what you train for. This is what you came for. This is what you sold out. See, scream your name for. Your technique is polished. Your passion remains raw. Now it's time to rip the competition like a chainsaw. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bumblebee. Show him at the belt. He don't really want to rumble. See, stick and move, bob and weaving. Keep your hands up. If you're not down, shake it off and stand up. Counter punch when you misses. Let your hands fly. Hit him hard. Get the cut, man, on standby. Keep your footwork tight like karate, bro. Fake him with the hook and then shake him with the body blow. Put him on the ropes, keep backing him up. Put your flavor on it, hit him with your flashiest stuff. The fans cheer cause it's clear, he ain't naturally tough. Show him why they saying that you got a platinum glove.
Rumble, I come for destroy them. Rumble, I come for destroy them. Bang, we but they can't stop it, licks me again. We have to stick on move. Rumble, with it.
everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for tonight's main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights between Tommy Morrison and Big George Foreman.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tommy the Duke Morrison. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Big George Foreman.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. And down he goes after that left hand.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what you think?
What is a twerkulator like you doing with a perpetrator like him? I can never sing like this. I'm reverberating, right? You got that twerkulator like you doing, got that pretty spoil. I got these words for death. I hit 'em with the verbal. They hit me with the in person. I think I'm pretty spoiled. I said let's run this.
Well, right now, just surviving.
And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
One, two, three, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Wow! Razor sharp left hand by George Foreman. Tommy Morrison's jammed by an uppercut. Oh, and there you go. Oh, Tommy Morrison's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Holy cow. A fierce right hand by George Foreman.
All right, punch it out.
Oh, what a great ability to recover. There it is. A stinging right hand by George Foreman. You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America, we lose touch of that. But boxing is such a global sport. And every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's a little cruder, and he's going to have to be more physical because, you know, he doesn't have the apparatuses in the gym where, you know, he can hit a double end ball or, you know, he can be inclined to be a little bit more technical. And I think that you're influenced by those kind of things, by the lackings of certain benefits in somebody's background or preparation.
Let's work on that swell. Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Jab and move. Sit the compress on, sit the compress on this. Let's work on the swelling. If we work on the swelling.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, you know, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him.
Oh, that's got to hurt. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here.
Come on now.
More movement. Head movement. Jab, jab. Use the jab.
by George Foreman. He goes down. He goes down. It was the uppercut that put him there.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Oh, he's in bad shape. Oh! Tommy Morrison stunned. He lands the hook, and now he lands on the ground.
One, two, three, four, five.
And it's over. Look at this. Big George Foreman's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that.
Greatest B-boy of all time. Started for small crimes, where others had big tops. I was slinging small, trying to make the come up. Used to numb up a few G's.
All right, fellas, you remember my instructions in the dressing room? Let's have a good, clean fight, all right? Punch him up and come out fighting.
Stick and move. Move. Work the body.
Punch it out. Punch it out.
Keep the head moving. Work the body. Breathe.
One, two, three, four, five.
Keep that head moving. Hits.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now, keep busy.
You gotta protect yourself.
Come on, guys, punch it out. Punch it out, no holding.
Got him. Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. Let's get on this one. Get the compress on that.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
In and out. In and out. Keep your head moving.
Punch it out. Punch it out.
Cover your head. Whoa.
Come on, keep busy, guys. Come on now. Come on, come on. Keep...
Finish with your arm.
Okay. And keep boxing. You're doing great. You're making it hard for him to hit you.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Let's get on that swelling. Compress on that. Focus. Focus. Focus.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6.
Side to side. Move your head.
Hit the body.
Get your hands up. Uppercut. One punch. Work the body, kid. Use your feet.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
Hold on to it.
Hey, hey, hey. No holding. No holding.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
Jab, jab. Use the jab.
Hold him. Get in there. Let's go. Relax.
No holding.
Hook. In and out. In and out.
Keep your distance.
Breathe.
busy, guys. Come on now, keep busy.
Kickboxing, smart in and out, side to side, you understand?
But I'm outside the church that he went in.
Side to side. Taking too many punches.
All right, come on, guys. Work it out, no holding.
Keep your hands up. Jab, jab, use the jab. Use your hands, double up your punches. Protect yourself. Keep moving, keep moving. You need to cover up, okay? Leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. Protect yourself. Keep working the body. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Come on, guys, punch it out. Punch it out, no holding. One, two, three, four, five.
Politicians all same thing to me, yeah. But all that sugar in the kitchen ain't gonna sweeten the tea. You better take a second look before you cross the line. Didn't your daddy ever tell you don't play close to fire?
Break it down. Come on. Now I know I got a tight band. Practicing while we all here together. That's right, huh? Baseline. Right. Are we on?
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the State Palace Theater. Great venue here in New Orleans for tonight's main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights between Smokin' Joe Frazier and Big George Foreman.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Smokin' Joe Frazier. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Big George Foreman.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10.
Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
Oh! What a forceful hook by George Foreman. What a good counterpunch by Frazier. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And Joe Frazier's banged by a right hand. Oh, and there you go. And Joe Frazier's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Oh, and Joe Frazier's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Joe Frazier's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. This is great action right from the start. What an opening round between these two. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. How about that exchange? Holy cow! That's a crushing right hand by Joe Frazier. Wow! And Joe Frazier's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. There it is! A harsh left hand by George Foreman. End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer. And he said to you, what's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus? What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck, I'll tell you that much, because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think, seriously, that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach them right, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally, and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Oh! And Joe Frazier stunned and staggered.
Come on, work it out.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. And Joe Frazier's banged by a right hand. He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an upper. Holy cow! George Foreman stunned, and he is hurt. Good way to protect the midsection.
worry about it. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Oh, what an exchange! Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Joe Frazier's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Wow! And Joe Frazier's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Joe Frazier's cut is really not a good sign. Both men trading hooks. Oh, now you see the counter punching here. Big shot to the body. Oh, and there you go. And Joe Frazier's nailed by a huge hook. And Joe Frazier smashed by an uppercut. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. A headshot blocked. Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking it. That's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to weigh you down and to have a great resolve and to be...
Oh! And Joe Frazier's stunned, and he is hurt. Joe Frazier stunned there, and he's going to hold on.
He hasn't been in this situation too often.
George Foreman's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Foreman's doing a superb job on the inside. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Hey, no holding, no holding.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him...
Oh, and Joe Frazier's in. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So Joe Frazier goes down and now rises to his feet.
And now he has to make sure that he kills some time. Gets in
All right,
close,
come on,
where
work
he can
it out,
smother
work
his
it out.
opponent.
See some punches here.
End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing out there?
Just imagine you just walked into a room.
Wow! And Joe Frazier stunned, and he is hurt. Joe Frazier's clinching a lot, Teddy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I mean, you
Come
gotta
on now,
wonder
keep
if the
busy.
referee's going to start coming in there, give him a few warnings right now. But he's got to get himself together. That's what he's trying to do. And then hopefully he can find a way to get on the offense.
George Foreman's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. He was on wobbly legs not long ago. Now he's got his feet back under him.
What is that, a chin, or is that Mount Rushmore?
And a big right hand by Frazier. Oh, and there you go. And Joe Frazier stunned and staggered.
Come on, work it out.
And Joe Frazier's jacked up by an uppercut.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now, keep busy.
He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Punch it out, guys.
Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you'd want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Very nice defensive guard there. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
There it is! Razor sharp left. Holy cow! And Joe Frazier stunned and he is hurt. Joe Frazier is hurt and he's going to clinch.
Usually Frazier's doing the hurting, so this is new territory for Joe Frazier.
Blocks the headshot. Pulls the trigger fast. He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people at home are going to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that chin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with this.
Hits him right on the spot. Gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that. George Foreman's your winner by knockout victory.
I feel like I just came out of the movie theater, Joe, and I did not expect that ending.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
When the bright Play-Doh met the mania's mittens. In 20 minutes it was Kratos on some blade of Olympus. Pimping is questionable cargo, the district's most suspicious. Who swore up the mischief, making business to its limits. Volunteers line up with your purple hearts and common spears. Shake them to the getaways are localized and commandeered. A the Cobalt 60 kid of tripping over hiccups in the grid. Or let his hounds go Baskerville up in his...
Faces form a Q and all breathe together. Propose a toast when you're comatose. With a nice gesture, all the while a stupor has him sleeping through the terror. We breezing through to the future like see you never. Anatomically probably with physiques too slender. To muscle and tussle our way in, but we're not let up for consecutive seconds. Executive decisions make for preventative maintenance to the best of my interest. A toast to the last of the dying breed. They're crawling back to bed. They're falling back to sleep. A toast
everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between Muhammad Ali and Big George Foreman.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Big George Foreman.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch ball.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Muhammad Ali has faced a threat of power before. Obviously faced Joe Frazier, among others. But in George Foreman, he faces maybe even more power, but with size.
Yeah, he does. Where he does things wrong, Ali, he makes mistakes, he gets away with it, he pulls back, he covers up. There's a bigger fight.
There it is! He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow.
All right, punch it out.
He's getting him into position there. You can see him backing him up against the ropes. Ali still shaking after feeling that uppercut. Holy cow! A rousing left hand by George Foreman. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Foreman dismisses that with a block. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go.
There are different kinds of power punchers, Teddy. Some are sharp and accurate. Some are thudding and impactful. Where does George Foreman lie on that scale?
A bludgeoning type puncher, a guy that they have a headache for about a week. He hits you with such thudding punches that it starts to just break you down as time goes on. But either way, he intimidates you with the force of the punch, with the effect of the punch, and the knowledge that he's in front of you with that ability.
So we come to the end of the round, and that was a round that was very productive for him. Now he heads back to his corner, and they're going to try to repeat the success they just had, I'm sure.
Yes, he hurt his opponent there. He's going to want to go back to what he was doing and remember what set up those big shots.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Ali blocks it. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of it. Holy cow! George Foreman's almost out of it there. He was stunned. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Ali. Oh, what a great ability to recover. Oh, and there you go. Muhammad Ali's, oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Foreman's pushing away right there. You can see him shoving, trying to create some space.
Big George Foreman, originally from Marshall, Texas, where as a youth, Teddy, he was involved in a lot of street fights. I mean, he had a reputation as the kind of guy that you didn't mess with out and about.
You know, we've had a lot of fighters that have come out that route. Boxing has saved has turned a lot of young men who were in trouble on the streets, turned them into not only world champions, but, you know, world champions as people that could serve society. Foreman is one of those young men.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Ali blocks it. Oh, and they decide to trade there. And a big right hand by Ali. Halfway through this round. Muhammad Ali's banged by a big uppercut. There it is. Ali's hurt bad by a right hand. Holy cow. Foreman with a formidable hook. Oh! What an impactful left hand by George Foreman. Foreman's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Nice block by Foreman. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You were under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Cus D'Amato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate.
Oh, and there you go. George Foreman's legs look shaky. He was hurt.
Could throw some punches here.
Good block by George. Good work by Muhammad Ali on the outside, staying out there at that safe zone, but still scoring on his own. Well, if ever you wanted to explain to somebody the benefits of distance while fighting, this is a perfect example by what we're seeing out of him on the outside.
Well, you know, so many times I see tall guys, and what the heck's the sense of being tall if you don't know how to fight tall? He knows how.
Teddy, it's hard to believe that he'll be able to get anything going if he doesn't throw more jabs.
It's kind of like trying to speak the English language without knowing the alphabet. I mean, the jab is ABC.
You gotta protect yourself.
Ali's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult? Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls.
Wow! Ali's been stunned. Foreman's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Thinks we're going against him. Now the tide is turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. That's flashy little sizzle by Muhammad Ali. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. George Foreman starting to bleed from the nose. His corner should be wary of that. Ali's nose is now starting to bleed. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Muhammad Ali. Great movement to get away from those punches. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Muhammad Ali. So we come to the end of the round, and clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, you see them almost light up, like get a little... Wow! George Foreman's in bad shape. Oh, George Foreman is hurt here, and he's going to look to waste some time and gather some strength by hugging his opponent.
And that's what he's going to do, is use that strength. And you just said it, Joe. Use it to hug him. Hug him so tight that the referee has to come in.
Oh, that's got to hurt. George Foreman stunned and staggered. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down. George Foreman able to get up after that knockdown, and now a real challenge in front of him.
Now the challenge right now is really the opposite of any challenge that he's ever faced before. Usually the challenge...
And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? Over.
This fight is
Muhammad Ali's got the win by way of knockout. He put his man down, and the 10 count was administered. Muhammad Ali's your winner by impressive knockout victory.
And he did it just the way he had to. Stayed on the outside and used those quick hands all night.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.